mission log number 2. We've done a little bit of work in between this mission log and the last one. We are starting mission log 2. We've done a little bit of work, upgraded our base, and worked on a few other things. Terex here started a mine. I built us a better hub location for ourselves, and we can actually head over there real quick and check it out. And it probably wouldn't be a bad idea because we've been working on it all day and figured it'd be time to head to bed here soon. So well, would you look at that? We have somebody new. I'm gonna go ahead and activate my HUD enabler, food, XP, health, and inventory.
He seems to be a trader of some sort.
Really? He doesn't seem to be frightened by us by any means. Whoa!
What just happened?
He went he drank something and went invisible.
He didn't like you.
Well, looks like that.
It must be those smelly feet.
Mission control, this is start of log number 2. And yes, this is the base that I had constructed. Simple, more room, plenty of space up here for when we get into technology. We'll be able to set up solar panels, keep our renewable energy sources, and to not leave such a bad impression on this dimension. But this trader, let's see here, what does he... So we do know this planet does have gem deposits, at least. He wants emeralds. Dark oak saplings, cactus, poppies, some dye, lilies, and then a tropical fish in a bucket. Seems to be interesting enough. We did a little bit of work in between everything, but yeah. This is the mine shaft, or the entrance to it, to where we're going to set up our location for gathering metals, minerals, and resources. We had already gotten a couple from just clearing out the area. I shall actually take these, and then I shall take this, take all of this except for the gems. But yeah, we've done a little bit of work, mission control, and we're just gonna hop right back into it. Another day in survival. I never would have imagined that the laws of physics don't apply everywhere.
Well, I'm sure there was a time that you didn't think everywhere even existed.
That's very true. Very, very true. I would suggest maybe let me see the axe and I'll head to the top and start chopping it down from the top. I'm sure it'll be easier doing that. If you would want. Oh, hey. Hey, Terex, you okay?
Yeah, I'm not as young as I used to be.
Yeah, but that was still a good 10-meter drop. How are you not hurting as bad?
You get used to it.
Interesting.
Here we go.
But as far as we can tell, everything seems to be going accordingly. We have found some sort of intelligent life, which means this place is not totally inhabitable, and it's not just hostiles.
It's not uninhabited.
It's not uninhabited. And there
It
are...
is habitable.
what we've come to the conclusion is that there are not just hostiles here. There are commoners.
I'm playing with fire.
I
Light it up.
I'm just glad we have saplings so we can regrow what is needed.
Yes, we will. But I have to clear out this floating debris. It's causing shadows. I've noticed that the hostiles show up where it's dark.
Really?
Yes. So
Hmm.
I'm trying to provide as much light source to every location that we will be using as common areas.
True. I shall.
Therefore, if something is blocking the light, it must go.
I'd seen you made some blinds, which is
Yes.
guessing
That
old.
way I can let natural light in.
Yeah.
Now, I myself, and back on old Earth, I'm used to being in the dark, and I froze again.
Are you still having troubles with your with your
Yeah,
with your system?
apparently.
Hmm.
Something is acting wonky with all wonkiness. Okay. Jeez. I don't get it.
We were discussing at a point in time for us to, well, for me, since I am the one who took the courses for agricultural and food development, being my main two proprietors, that we were going to take this pond here, turn it into a a greenhouse of sort. Question is, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to have the materials to do so. Quite honestly, I'm not 100% sure what Terax mean about turning this into one. I never knew you could just build one from where you were at. But I'll trust his word for now. He hasn't gotten me hurt yet. Let me try this. Maybe if we could communicate through those means every bit. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good.
Visuals are working again.
Good. So, Terax, I have some questions if you don't mind answering. I you and I have been here for about a week now, about 7 days in time. You talk about old Earth a lot, which I understand. I would too if I was from there, but I'm just questioning something. Why live there? There's so much more on New Earth that can be done, more opportunities, schooling even. Why not come to New Earth?
I was born on old Earth.
Many people on New Earth were born on
All right,
old Earth and came.
catch your recording.
My software glitched on me hard. I don't know. Looks like you're doing better a little bit. Everything going
Yeah.
okay for you?
Yes. Well, yes.
Alright. Yeah, I had a major glitch in mine. I don't know. I'll bring it up.
I'm not.
What?
I'm not quite sure what's going on either. I may have to get a hold of tech support and see what they know.
Probably not a bad idea. I'm wondering if they just didn't do a update on the system and everything and didn't warn us.
Possible. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, by no means. I believe it's time for bed.
Not quite.
Not quite?
No, it's getting close, but we should be okay for a moment.
Alright. You know, I wonder if they were talking about an update to where we would be able to detect light levels and locations and whatnot.
I see.
I wonder. Aha! That's what it was.
What?
Alrighty. So come down here to where I am. So for you, you may have to say a command, but program F7. When you do that, it'll show. Yeah. I believe yellow is some light, and then the red is no light. And if there are no indicators, you're good.
Your lighting is adequate.
Good. Well, let's see if the inside of our humble abode is safe. Nothing to worry about. We could actually use that to our advantage, detecting where hostiles and everything could be coming forth from.
That is true.
Use that to our advantage. But I do believe it's time for some sleep.
Agreed.
Oh, jeez. So,
And I froze.
having more software issues?
Yep.
Jeez. I think it'd be a good idea if you, I was about to say, come in for the night, rest. I'll see what I can do about getting out of tech support. I figured if you can get inside and everything, I'll see what I can do, but maybe for the time being, while they're trying to figure your stuff out, we can maintain a radio comm signal, and you could possibly walk me through some some of the stuff I need to do.
Sure.
Nothing else. Kind of like a mentor or a guide or something. I don't know.
I'll be Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. You know, that is interesting. I'll say all that. With everything, you seem to be the only one really having the issues.
Yeah.
I wonder if the company is a little upset with
And
you.
it's possible. They probably went and messed with my system.
Wouldn't doubt it. Would not doubt it. Disciplinary
I mean,
action since
a great way to eliminate problems is to
make it
put them in
difficult.
a put them in a dangerous situation, make it difficult, and then it's just written off as an accident. I mean, it's not like they can come down and just execute me in front of everyone and not have to face repercussions.
Now, you know as well as I do, the company's not executed anybody in a long time.
Right,
Uh,
right. They don't do executions on a daily basis at all.
you really believe that they do executions? Still, something.
I've been through the holding cells. I know.
Wait, you were in jail?
No, it's not jail. Jail, you've got a chance of getting out.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. You were in.
Unless they find unless they find a use for you in the holding cells, you're no more than meat.
But then why did they let you out? Because you would be useful in this project?
The only reason I'm still breathing.
Hmm, odd.
Either that or because I have enough influence that they had to make my death look like an oops.
So they sent you here with me?
They sent me out with faulty equipment.
I will talk to them and I'll see
That.
and I'll see if
Tell me if you get any answers.
they've never failed to come through with an answer before with me.
Because you didn't ask questions that implicated them in a quote unquote conspiracy.
Hmm.
Have you?
I had questioned them on the reasoning of why they're putting us together, but they assured me that it was for a reason. It was for the reason of it was my first assignment and they need somebody who can actually show me how to survive. Eventually,
Right. Which you've pretty much gotten the basics of that down. Now if
well, I mean,
now if something now if something were to happen to me, you're still okay. And you still believe the company's good.
look, I didn't want to bring it up, but I figured since your hardware tech isn't working and I can moderately filter mine, wanted to ask you something. We were talking the other day, and you had brought up something called dreams and goals and everything. What is that?
What is a dream?
A goal, a dream,
Well, you told me you
aspiration.
knew what a goal was.
I know what a goal is, but the way you talk about it is, it seems like there's a different. Uh,
Let's say, let's say, are there slums on New Earth?
I'm sorry.
Slums, you know,
Um,
gritty, gritty sections of the city where,
I,
most people would consider the low lives live.
you have the people who do the harder tail jobs, like the construction workers and
Right.
um.
Okay. So let's say I'm a construction worker,
Okay.
but I don't want to stay being a construction worker. I want to rise up and be a, a manager for the construction company.
That takes schooling. The way it would work, from what I understand, is you have to go through a bit of schooling, understand a couple courses, mainly being one of them I am actually fairly good with, which is
You only make it to managerial if you bow down. You do exactly as the company instructs you to do, and boom, you're a constructor. But it's not a choice. They see how you perform, and if you perform to their liking, they put you in the manager position. It's a perk for behaving. Now, on old Earth, if I want to rise above being a construction worker and I want to own my own land, I want to work for myself and do as I please at my pace when I want, that's possible. I can't do that on New Earth. The company's done with old Earth. They don't run it anymore. They took everything that they wanted.
so why
Because I'm free.
we're
I
all
visited I visited a family member. Oh no, you're not free. Everyone on New Earth is attached to the company. In one way or another, you are company property. That is slavery. You're no longer a person, you're property. No one owns me. I came on this mission for a chance to finally stop the company from destroying more.
true. I don't know. It's just hard to believe. That's all.
Give it time. Like I said, they keep you in their graces with what you eat. You'll be eating new stuff soon enough. Your system will clear out, and so will your mind.
What happens then?
You see the light. And once you realize the truth, what happens then is up to you.
Is this going to be dangerous?
Is what going to be dangerous? Going against the company?
Not even that, just being here, seeing all this.
Learning the truth is it's only as dangerous as you make it. Once you know the truth, what you do with it depends on if it's dangerous or not. If you decide to ignore it, you've got nothing to worry about. The company will never touch you. You'll be one of their favorite pets. But should you, like me, choose to go against the company, that can be dangerous. Especially if they find out.
Ooh, there is something big down here. Hmm. Something big, and it sounds like really mean too. Really wish you were here. Ugh. And not having these errors. I am not I am not combat oriented by any means. Mm. Oh no! Oh, that's dangerous. I don't know what that is, but that's dangerous. This creature was half man, half wolf of some capacity. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just that thing down there scared me. I think I need to get out of the mines for a minute. I think some sleep will do me well.
Most likely.
I'll talk to you in the morning. Sound good?
Sounds good. Yep.
It's morning. Doesn't seem to be too bad. Seems like a lot of this stuff is dying off. I wonder. Hey, Terax, you
Yeah.
awake?
Yep.
Good. Question for you, and this is gonna seem odd coming from me, but what dreams, goals, and everything? You had mentioned one time before about dreaming of doing something or becoming something.
Mm-hmm.
Can that apply to other things as well?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I was sleeping
Mm-hmm.
and I had something had come to me. I could see these pictures and that thing
That's a
just,
dream.
but it was so odd.
It's like a movie inside your head.
Yeah, it was so odd.
That means that the drugs are wearing off. Your mind is opening up again.
I seen people. I had seen where we're at, but houses and buildings and people smiling.
Yeah.
And it. I got this feeling, I guess. It was. It felt like I was warm. Oh! God. Huh. That's different. I just fell a couple meters down, but I didn't get hurt. Like, at all. It didn't really even hurt, it was just the shock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It seems like things are changing, but
I'm sure they are.
anyways,
And they will more.
this dream,
Mm-hmm.
I had seen children and women and men houses, growing their own food, building stuff, mining stuff, hard labor jobs, but everybody had a smile on their face and it seemed genuine.
Those were the days before the company.
But then,
They earned what they wanted, and they enjoyed it, and they took pride in it
pride.
because they weren't being pride. They were they were happy about the work they did because they put their blood, sweat, and tears into it, and it meant something. Where with the company, you do what you're told to the limit that you're told, or else.
Hmm.
Their reason for working like that was to accomplish something, to be something, to make something that would benefit them, not just the company.
Are all dreams good like
No,
that?
no, no, they're not. Not the ones when you're sleeping. Sometimes they have what we call nightmares, and that's when you get to see the dark side of everything.
Well, the dream changed. This, the green grass and the dirt and the sky and everything, it was like that. But then this man came through and everything changed to stone and metal and gray and brown skies and
You witness the arrival of the company on old Earth. Worry. One day, New Earth will look the same way.
is that a good thing?
No, the company is not a good thing. The things they do are not good things. But, like every human out there, you're going to have to see it for yourself to believe it. And you will.
Not a not a week ago you were poking and prodding on how I was new and different and telling me I probably didn't have a chance to survive, and now you're telling me there's a chance to make a difference?
There's always a chance if you're willing to open your eyes. And it seems you're trying to open your eyes.
Well, I mean, the way you put it, my system's clearing out of all these, the way you
And you're
describe
not
them, narcotics.
and you're not fighting it.
I, I'm having to focus on making sure we have food and making sure we have plenty of other stuff so that we can get where we're needing to so that the company can come in and You know, start what they do.
Taking everything.
Why didn't you or others try to fight against them?
Because we were tired of giving to a company or to an entity that didn't care whether we were there or not. We were nothing more than a means to an end. And I'm more than a shovel or a pickaxe or an axe. I'm a person with
I
needs and wants and desires and without being able to fulfill those things, I become a shovel or a pickaxe or an axe. And I didn't want to be just a tool or a cog in the wheel of the company.
Why are you telling me all this? Why do you care?
I don't.
Uh,
But you're out here with me. You might as well know the truth. Like I said, it's still ultimately up to you what you do with the truth.
what would happen if we fought against the company?
Me and
What?
you alone, we'd be massacred.
Yeah, but here, believe
Here,
believe it or
we could
not,
start. We could start and spread life brand new, and the company would never even know it was here.
they're
It
mon.
all depends. It all depends on what's reported, and that is entirely up to you. Do you call the company and let them know what we found, or do you contact the resistance and allow them
Wait,
a
wait, wait,
spot
wait. There's a resistance.
where evil brews, opposing factions will always rise?
You know, a week ago I was thrilled to finally get the job I had wanted to be something important. But now I'm questioning. You know, I wasn't the first choice for this, right?
Yep. Because the other person was a resistance member and they found out. By the way, he was one of those that doesn't get executed, you know. Otherwise, I'm telling you, he's not with us anymore. You okay there?
I have enough training and enough understanding of programming and software and other things like that to where if I get the right materials and do the correct stuff and so on and so forth, I can make the same machine that they put us in to transport us here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can also do it on a private networking system as well.
Yes. What are you suggesting?
Look, I'm not saying that I'm going to help you take down the company, because it sounds like that's what everybody on old Earth is wanting to do. Because I don't want to be put in a holding cell. I worked my ass off to get here, more than others. I'm not
Then
the.
don't get caught. The company shows up. Don't let them catch you. I'm not gonna lie to you. To do what I'm doing, you're going to be on the run for the rest of your life until the company is either gone for good or you're dead. Those are the choices. And those are your options.
I had drawn up a prototype, an idea, to where we didn't need the big machine as you had seen before when we had first got here.
Mm-hmm.
All you really needed was basically you would need a pad, a little discus pad that you stand on, and you can
Mm-hmm.
either program it to set you to a particular dimension, or you could set it to a random one. Whichever one you got dropped in, you got dropped in at. If I can get the components and everything to say jump us to a different dimension, to see what's there, to possibly build a resistance so that we can take down the company. I don't know. This is a lot. I mean, I just don't know. Because all I know is the company, and the company has been, from what I can tell, good to me. But from the wiser, I'm guessing, it seems like the company has been nothing but hell on earth.
You know what old Earth looks like? It's hell. And the company did it. You
Jeez.
okay there?
Oh. I was coughing up. Just. Tastes like
You swallow.
medicine. Tastes like medicine.
Mm-hmm. Your system's clearing. Won't be long now.
I don't know. You haven't lied to me and you haven't got me hurt yet. In the bit of time we've been out here, we've seemed to have gotten stronger. I can already tell my physical body is getting better. I can take falls a bit better now. My legs aren't fumbling underneath me. I mean, the only thing that really I'm still doing that the company is giving me is smoking these cigarettes. It's the one bad habit I chose.
Yeah.
This cigarette tastes weird.
Company issued.
Yeah, I think they may have sent me menthol by accident.
It's not mentholatum. It's medication.
I don't need to smoke the cigarette, do I?
I wouldn't suggest it.
Well, look. I am not as strong as you, as fast as you, or can work like you can.
Again,
I've seen you lift literal stacks of stone out of a cave with no issue. I can't do that. I can't
sure you
run
can.
like you.
You can though. The thing is you've been programmed not to.
Can you change that? Can you help me change that? Can you
You're
make me
already changing
stronger?
it. You're already changing it by not continuing to take the stuff from the company. As long as it's not in your system, your full potential will be revealed.
Can you teach me how to fight?
I can try.
I know all the skills. I took damn near every class I could for what it was worth. I have the brains to do what I need to.
Except for bees.
Bees were always a fickle thing with me, but I can learn. I tell you what, tomorrow we're going to restart the log.
Okay.
We'll say that we had some issues with your hardware, as we are having, and because of that, there was nothing that got done. A little bit of piddly work, and that's about it. But I need you to teach me how to fight. I need you to train me, because if if what you're saying is true, and the company is actually trying to destroy this place, it makes my stomach feel terrible. And there's a pain in my chest that hasn't left for a bit because of it. If you can train me on what I need to be trained on, to teach me the ways of old Earth, I think you and I could possibly save this dimension and many, many others who are on their way to destruction, because this is just one of the very first few they're doing. They got hundreds more in line. They're just waiting to see how the first 10 resolve.
It's going to be hard keeping them off our trail, but we can do it.
Does that mean you'll train me? Teach me the
I'll
ways of
train you.
old?
I will train you.
We'll get your software issues settled and squared away, and then at that point, I may know of a way to cause a lag switch if needed. But if what you're telling me is true, I have to now turn my back on the very people who gave me everything I have. My friends, my family, my job. You understand that I'm putting everything on the line here with you, right?
Y'all think that I didn't start this?
All right then. Tomorrow we start.
Tomorrow we start.